Welcome back to another MTGO Pioneer League with me, Magix, and this time we are going to rerun our Bant Control Deck. Made some changes after I took some inspiration from Kanister's Twitter account, so check that out too. Links are in the video description, and let's go!
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
Right, well, we are searching for the first opponent. And we already found one. Yeah, well, I have described after the first league which cards I would cut, and then I saw a post on Kanister's Twitter account and wanted to try out Growth Spiral and Satyr Wayfinder. This allows us also to amp up the Uro account to 4. We cutted the opts for that and the Dixo time, because that's kind of interferes with our strategy here, with our graveyard strategy. Yeah, 4 Oros means more life gain, more big dudes. Censor still a 3 off. Reworked the mana base a little bit, so now we are also running Lumbering Falls and an Ipnu Rivulet. We will see how that goes. The nice thing is if you sack this, yeah, you get 4 cards in the bin for the Uro. Seems like we are playing the white deck with the Ballista combo. Going with the island into Hinterland Harbor, into Satyr Wayfinder, hopefully dump an Uro in the bin. This is also a blocker next turn for the Teferi. Sure, we have double white, we have double green already, let's pick this. Right. Yeah, and then some Dream Trawler, because as a mana sink, it's still nice, it has lifelink, card advantage, right, all stapled on it. It's pretty good. What does this do? Enter the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Okay, I see. And it kind of combines with this game plan. Oh. Still need to find an Uro or something. Put that back. Oh, we find lands. We have the blocker for the Teferi here. Yeah, the rest is still the same. 1 Thassa's Intervention as an additional way to find something good. Right, you can look at the top X card or just counter another spell. Okay, he's going for some extra lands. And another 2-drop. Now would be a good turn for Supreme Verdict. That's for sure. So let's try to go for the Verdict, I guess. No Verdict, no fun. 1, 2. Do we play the Lumbering Falls out now? We can hold up Dovin's Veto and Azorius Charm if we shock in the Temple Garden. That doesn't seem that great. So I think I will play this tap now. Still looking for a Supreme Verdict. And now we are forced to do this. Yeah, the Teferi will die for sure. Let's dump this one on top then. Maybe we should actually cycle 2 times and just try to rip the Supreme Verdict. Could also be the case. Wow, and now he has a 4 mana Karn. That's rough. That's really rough. Again, punished for tapping out, like always here. Tormod Script eats away our entire bin, and I can't do anything against that. Sure. punished a lot, now I don't want to cycle this yet. Makes you feel so fucking stupid. Can do this in one turn if it doesn't pop the crypt, I guess. Sure. Shift the turn back. He misplaced this and we get the Uru into play. Yeah, I think I should have just let him have the 2-2 and go for the verdict, or just keep the mana up. It was a misplay, I think. Was not thinking about 4 mana Khan in this mono white deck, that's for sure. Alright. Immortal Sun. Right. We can still counter that, I guess. Yeah, let's do this fine. Right. And he does not go for it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to do it all in one turn anyways. He's still not cracking. We only find land drops here. Dream Trawler. That's a bit too late, I think. 6 mana, 3, 6, 7, 8. Let's try to Uru here. Has to crack it now, and he failed to crack. Well then, let's take our chance. We stacked it correctly. Oh, he made a misplay. I mean, he can still play this Immortal Sun, of course. So, yeah, that's still annoying, but I think it's my best chance here. Ah, fuck. Was not thinking about the extra land drop. Yeah, sorry guys, making horrible misplays here. Should have shocked that in for sure. Now the sun comes into play for free. It's also a misplay. God. Not my best first game here, that's for sure. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Still could have protected the Uru here. Oh, he has the Ballista. Probably the last card is a combo piece. Who knows? Did not go for the Karn. Well, it will still be tough to win, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay. because he gains so much life. Okay. Still could counter that. No attacks this time, okay. Can we draw something else but lands? I mean, come on. It's pretty bad. We have to deal with this Karn now. Which I can't. Because he has this owl. Draw something good. 3 mana Teferi. But too late, maybe. If I rip a Supreme Verdict with this Teferi, then we still have a chance. Okay, yeah. We will still lose the board. I could also get the Uro back. Okay. Draw into something else. Let's try that out. This gives us an extra draw. The Uro goes to the bin. We can draw again, maybe. Censor. That's not it. Where are my Supreme Verdicts? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still those 2 land drops, I guess. Last chance, I guess. Supreme Verdict. Yep, there it is. Nice. Now I can't cast it this turn, so we have to survive it. Hope he doesn't rip a combo here. Sure. You sack your Ballista. Okay. Okay, let's see what he will find now. At least 1 combo piece is in the bin. We have still Uro in the bin, so if the game goes a little bit longer, draw out of this, but I think I made these pretty bad mistakes. Can at least protect this Teferi. This has hexproof, so he can't stasis snare it. That's okay. The mana Teferi will die, sure. Has done its job. Can also take 2, I don't care about that. I mean, with this, we don't even have to Verdict. I can also try to just go for a block here. Keep the board clean that way. And keep drawing cards with the Dream Trawler. We still have 5 mana Teferi going. Well, we know that 1 card is Dazzle Snare, so Is this another Walking Ballista? Probably. No, Pithing Needle, okay. For the Teferi, maybe? Okay, Nyktos. There's a Snare, Pithing Needle, 1 unknown only. 5 mana. Okay, yeah, you can have the Needle. Probably names Hero here. That's fine, I think. Yeah, okay. 2 more. Okay. So he still has the Stasis Snare. 1 unknown. Okay. Then I think we don't have the Supreme Verdict here. Because we still have the Dream Trawler that draws more cards. I think that's fine. I don't care about these dorks. Keeping that on the battlefield seems more valuable to me, because he doesn't have any good attacks here. We have the stuff for the Uro again. We can always pitch this land. The castles block each other off, so I think keeping it on the board is better. What is this? Oh my god, a big Walking Ballista. We still have 3 Supreme Verdicts in the deck if anything goes really bad. Okay, for 7, oh my god. This has 5 toughness, right? Yeah. Doesn't have any good other attacks here, I think. Alright. Okay. 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 You have to sack it again? No? Okay. Right, then let's get the Uro on the battlefield. 2, 4, 5. Right. More Azorius Charms. No, not that helpful right now. Let's ship the turn back. Can dump a lot of mana into that. Maybe that was a reason to Supreme Verdict, actually. But I mean, the Ballista gets big anyways, always. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Can put 1 more counter on there for a 5/5, but that's about it. So not the scariest right now. Still no good attacks in my opinion, because I don't have to block, if anything. Alright. Then I think we just make more tokens here. We can start cycling once, I don't care. Right. Now you can trade if you want, but he doesn't want to anymore. Well then, let's attack. See what we draw. Hero can die for all I care. Sure, that in the field. More Uros. I want to keep this one, please. Draw more cards here. Another hero. Not the best. Let's keep this for the next turn. Ship it. Now we have Sinister Sabotage to stop his combo if he has drawn it, or the Heliod card at least. Just pumps his Ballista up. Converted mana cost 3 or less. Okay. Can have that. We have more Uros. If need be. Sure. Alright. Okay. 8/8. Still does not attack. Well, we can ping this anyways, but let's cycle this. Thassa's Invention. That can find the Supreme Verdict I want. Well, let's ship in first. Draw a card, Supreme Verdict. No, just another Uro. Oh, we gain all the lands. Yeah, let's actually go for the intervention. And we can put 2 of them into our hand. Just maybe go for it now with this Uro. This onto the field, sure. Well then, don't think he can kill us from 41 anytime soon. We have only 18 cards in the deck, so sure. If you only load up the Ballista, I don't think that's good enough, because we can always put it back if he tries to kill us with it. With an attack, I mean, and only pinging us won't be enough anymore. Only to stop the Heliod. Alright, nothing happened. Then we can go for the Thassa's Intervention end of turn. Try to find that Supreme Verdict, definitely. We don't find it, of course. That's too bad. I guess we take all the counters then. Maybe even the Rivulet. Come on, we have so much Supreme Verdicts in the deck. Well, that will do too, I think. Right, then let's attack first. Still win with damage if we have to. Wow, we are really bad in drawing Supreme Verdicts. That's for sure. Alright. We could also sphere this and then use the Teferi to kill it. So I don't really care. We don't fix the Ballista again, sure. Right. Alright. I shouldn't. Not to yield. But he can still kill this. We can play an Uro out. Sure. Sure. Why don't you ping the tokens? Okay, he leaves us with the tokens. Well then. Still have enough blue. There is the Supreme Verdict, way too late, but hey, there we go. Yeah, I don't want that right now. Should the turn back. Now we have to attack several times. Hope I get the times. But we can cycle this to Teferi always, so that we don't deck out. Right. Can kill the Slumbering Falls for all I care. I think we can also Supreme Verdict here and then play out the Teferi. Or get the Uro back, maybe. Just blocks all the time. Man, what a horrible game. What a horrible game. Yeah, let's Supreme Verdict here. These Stalkers away. Then win with the Manland later on. Yeah, probably misplayed that again. Not well. Put it into the bin. That into the bin. So we have 3 turns to win with this Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4. We also have 1 more Lumbering Falls. Don't have time to waste here. Into 13 here. So we have 2-turn clock, so I think I go for another card. Okay, just drawing redraws instead of the last. That's why I need the removal. These castles will block me for days and I can't really attack anymore. That's an issue. And he draws another Walking Ballista. I'll probably kill myself with decking here. Then, thing I can do, Supreme Verdict this away, play the Dream Trawler and attack with this in the air. Sure. Give it as much power next turn as possible. So, yeah, I mean, might as well attack now and keep the blockers from the board. This costs him one of the tokens. Right. I think I still keep the Teferi on board in case he draws the Heliod. Right. So this is the 3-turn clock. I have 4 more draws with a Teferi 5 here, so let's just attack here. Right, then we can cycle once. Kill him. There's a ferry back. Put this to ferry back. Ship the turn. Well, we draw our deck next turn, we can win. Or five, attack. This goes to 6. And the last card is the ferry, and then it goes to 7, so... Wow. That was a close game. Dream Trawler, eh? Sure. He's now taking time from the clock. He's frustrated or wants to win with time. Now we have 8 minutes on the clock to win the next game. Interesting. So, Glare of Heresy and Seal Away maybe. Not entirely sold on that. So, Supreme Verdict is still good. He has these Karns, so... Still not sure about Dovin's Veto though. I think that Sinister Sabotage on average is better. The one was okay, but not stellar. Probably brings in more graveyard hate. Maybe Seal Away is not the greatest because we want the Uro as a blocker. But sometimes we can catch the Heliod with that. I still like the Teferis, I like the Deep Sphere. Maybe cut 1 Uro. Maybe 1 Censor, since we are on the draw anyways, and then maybe 1 of the Satyrs. Doesn't seem that great. I'll try to survive. And I have to play a little bit quicker now. Wasted so much time. Uro mana, but still a keep, I think. Don't think we have to cycle yet. Dream Trawler is another late game card. Okay, let's do it. Alright, making good progress here. 2 more land drops for the Dream Trawler. Can pick that up, alright. Still have Detention Sphere against a Karn or something. Talmud Scripture. Teferi, sure. Yes. Should the turn, we can bounce his next big play. Not this one, sure. Well, one more turn, then we have the Dream Trawler on the board. With protection up. This one gets an extra planes. And I hope he doesn't have the combo in hand. But I still think I go for it here. Ah, And I need my auto tapper. Okay, if he has it, he has it, but I don't have time on the clock, so... This is a lot of mana here, 5. Okay, only the owl. Yeah, now he has the first combo piece, so I need counter magic for that. Or a way to exile it. Supreme Verdict, maybe also fine here still. Drawing lands, not the best here, of course. And we are the landlords again. So much triggers. There's nothing I can really do if he has it. Again, he has it. Now he gains all the life in the world with this card. B6, 8, 10 lands again. First 9 turns. Oh. Is this a combo? Maybe. No, just another one. Oh, I think that will escalate now. Now let's eat away his clock, I guess. That would be now a good Supreme Verdict, but we don't have it, so nothing I can do. Okay, doesn't kill us here. We still have a chance if we draw Supreme Verdicts. I think we are still in the game. If we draw it, that is. Now only a seal away. I don't have any luck in drawing this shit card. Yeah. Does he have 7? Yeah, doesn't really matter, right? Just discard one card for free. Whatever. Still need Supreme Verdicts. You are dead, Teferi. I get it. Supreme Verdict? Nope, then we are dead. We have drawn like 14 lands again. Now we are on the play, so I think I exchange the Censor for the Veto. I guess his only real graveyard hate is still the Karn. For 3 Oros. Should be okay, I mean... We are now in a time issue. I think I want to increase my clock as fast as possible. Just try to not draw all the lands in the world. Try it like this. Right. My F6 value in. Always yield, always yield. This time we have the Supreme Verdict at least. Now I only have to build towards this Uro, I guess. Right. Next one's coming. Yeah, there comes the Uro. If he doesn't play anything into it, we get it back. The Owl, yeah, let's counter that for now, that's fine. These attacks won't matter that much. Should the turn back for now. To stop a Karn or something. Can't stop the Karn, so I get punished. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Yes, man, what do we have to click all the time? Come on, deck. Can't do it like that. Now I waste time tapping here. 4, 5. Done. Right, should turn. Here is the Karn, yeah. Wow. Now we are flooded on Supreme Verdicts. That's unfortunate again. Another glass casket. Yeah. And let me guess, I have exiled the other Uro because I'm stupid again. Oh god. That's what you get when you play too fast. Guess. And he has another Karn even. And I have only these Supreme Verdicts now. Now at this point it feels like I have to let him have that, but I think I can't still. Kill me with something else, you have 1 minute on the clock, I don't care. Walking Ballista for 1, sure. Oh, and then we find the other Uro. Ship the turn. Two beats. Okay. Still the flagship in hand. Yep. Done. Alright. Ship the turn. Yep. Right. Another glass casket. No walking ballista, so he has the combo kill. If I don't find something now. Oh my, oh my. Yep, I don't find anything. Too bad. Now he has to ping 24 times. If he can do that, he wins. Yeah, in the end I made this mistake in this game where I exiled the second Uro too quick, and that was due to the time. I did not really think about it. And this time we were flooded with 3 Supreme Verdicts, whereas he did not have a real creature draw, more like Karn into Karn. So, yeah. This way. Well, wouldn't do to clock because this combo sucks, but he started it in the first game, I guess. Yeah, still made several mistakes in the first game, several mistakes in the third due to time, and yeah, still squeezed it out in the end. But not my best match, that's for sure. Here we go for the second one. Oh, again, a lot of lands, but we are playing 25, so we have that going for us. And spirits, hey ya. Don't think our spirits matchup is stellar here. Will be the dude that gives hexproof here, but I still have to try it, I think. Yep, there it is. And unless I draw now Supreme Verdict, he does not have a Spell Queller, we are dead. Come on, give me my turn, please. doing a lot here. Don't know how you can make the spirits match up better. Seems like they are preying on us. Nothing. Don't mind me, I don't do a lot here. Just holding up the counters. Well, luckily he plays into them. Oh, he can't spell Queller Big Teferi at least. But he can kill it with a Spell Queller, of course. Still, I have to dig for Supreme Verdicts, no way around it. And playing small Teferi into Spell Queller doesn't seem great either. I guess our big Dream Trawler could do the trick, because it's a fat flyer. And he has lifelink. If we combine that with an Uro, that could be good. Tank, tank, tank. What are you gonna do? Can also play like in other Rattle Chains. Then you have 5 power and play 2. Like, no big deal. I'm not playing into another Rattle Chain and minus here. Just upticking and try to dig for Supreme Verdict. Of course, that is not what we draw when we need it, like we experienced from the first match. Come on, player unknown. Has he disconnected? Nope. Oh my god. For some reason it takes him like minutes to do a single turn in my turn. It's like a huge loading screen when nothing happens. I can check maybe my phone this time. Teferi is dead. Does nothing. Why should he? Do we find an Uro? Let's bait with the Time Raveler here. See if he does something. Looking for supreme verdicts. Verdicts. Where are my supreme verdicts? What are you doing, my friend? What are you doing? Something happens. A spell queller. Sure, got it. No collected company. Probably dead now, but we will see. Supreme Verdict? Nope. Unfortunately not. But we found the Dream Trawler, at least something. And I think we are dead. 3, 4, 7, 9, depending on how this can become. He's one short. Do you have another Lord? Or another Spirit? You're dead, because this becomes a 3-3. So didn't find a Supreme Verdict anytime soon. Let's increase the removal, seal away, and the mystical disputes. Can still go for the Uros. They are big and mean. Teferi is still great because it stops all his instant speed shenanigans. So what are we cutting? Maybe Censor is good on the play, still. Like Big Teferi, because it can always... I mean, in post-board games they also bring in Mystical Dispute, so I guess you become weaker. This Satyr is also a little bit too weak. Got one of them and maybe one of you again. Trying it like this. Try to contain the board until we find the Dream Trawler. I'll get one of the Uros going. Alright, have the Dream Trawler in hand. We have Ramp, maybe Teferi and Censor. Maybe actually want to cycle, is that true? Yeah, I think I want to cycle this. If he plays the 1-drop, which can spell pierce us, it's awkward. Well, now I kind of want the Censor because he didn't play anything. So I can counter his next play. Yeah, okay, change of plans, well. Now we can play it, of course, before we make the land drop. Alright. Okay, refrains from playing anything. Let's cycle this. Alright. See if we have a second one, if we draw a land. Double mystical. Of course. Well, then he got us. Now I don't want to play into Spell Queller. Right. On, play the company. Play the company. Doesn't. Play the company and don't hit the undestructible spirit, please. Pretty please. I still don't want to play the Teferi here. Keep up the Censor for now. Okay. Okay. Take 4. Oh, I think I tried to grab Mystical Dispute. The Censor is way past its playability here. Yeah, but don't find anything, of course. This will play directly into a Spell Queller. I can smell it miles away. Or third Mystical Dispute, maybe even. Yeah. What can you do against this? I mean, whatever we would have done, we would have stopped the verdict anyways, so I can only hope that now we can resolve the verdict. It's my only way out, and then that he doesn't have follow-up. Just your last card in hand. Are we dead? No, we are not. So we still have a chance with Dream Trawler in hand. 2 cards. What will it be? Alright, he's flooding out. So we might have a chance here. That is, of course, a good mana sink. Now I don't want to run into another Rattle Chains here. So let's play our bomb and hope it will be good. He can draw an extra card each turn. Selfless Spirit, there it is. And the company? No, just a redraw. Okay. Okay. So the Teferi is a good draw. Let's get some life here. Get my Baneslayer on the other side. Gain 5. Alright. I actually want to get rid of this one. So I have to play out the D-Sphere here. Then we can bounce the Selfless. This should give us enough time. If we sex this now, that's also fine. Doesn't matter. Alright, we win. Dream Trawler for the win. Glare of Heresy can actually exile the stupid Spell Queller and the Selfless Spirit. So I think that's good. We are too slow on the draw. Now it gets a lot tougher. Yeah, we had 3 Mystical Disputes, so whatever we do, the big creatures are only good if we draw out all the disputes. I don't think the Veto is good enough, even though it stops Collected Company. That's about it, I think. What else can we want? Yeah, I think this is, even though it's slower than Veto, you can still make it bigger than Spell Queller at least. Yeah, but the issue is always Mystical Dispute, unless we can resolve it to Teferi. Here the mana is awkward, so we have to mulligan this. Well, turn to Mystical, it's maybe fine. But all these lands come into play tapped. That's a really, really awkward hand. It is a slow hand, but what can you do? Okay, that is fine. I think I have to shock that in so that the other lands come into play untapped at least. Then we can ramp this into play maybe. And we have Dispute up now in case he plays a Lord. Something else, whatever. Alright. It's also okay. This is the Supreme Verdict White Source. Keep the pressure from the battlefield. Now he has to play Sorcery Speed. Could be the 3-mana Lord here, or just nothing. Alright. Sinister, okay. No time to Growth Spiral yet, but shocking this in means probably Collected Company. So I wait one more turn. Taking one. I mean, you can also just draw more cards, right? So this could have meant that too, so probably not a company. Yeah, it just draws. Also just a 1-1, so we have some time here. Okay. Hit me. Alright. Want to draw another card, or do you want to protect it now? Okay. He does nothing. Well, then we also don't have to do anything right now. We have Dispute and Sabotage up. Blue. Graveyard. And bombs now. We don't have a Dream Trawler yet, so I don't need the 6th land drop, I think. Yep, that's fine. Blue, cycle this. Censor doing a lot right now. Can still catch something, I guess. Doesn't play anything. So he builds the mana that Mystical Dispute becomes weaker. That's awkward. Oh, something is hitting the battlefield, I mean. Selfless Spirit. Yeah, can't stop that. Need a 3 mana Teferi or something. Come on, deck. What are you doing? Just giving me stupid lands again. This is so frustrating sometimes. Okay. Spell Queller. Oh, probably also has a Dispute in hand. No, he doesn't. And that at least kills the Selfless, so if we draw another one, that's good. And he only has 1 power in play now. Sorry, 2 power. So now I need a Dream Trawler or an Uro. Well, now I need something good. Supreme Verdicts, please. Okay, at least the Dream Trawler. So come on. It's alright, we are doing this. We're doing this, come on. Six attack, life gain, draw a card, sure, why not? Planes in hand for now, because can ditch it in case he has a removal or something, even though I dubbed it. So he has the Lord card in hand and 2 unknowns now. Wow, and he concedes to the Dream Trawler. Yes! Did it! Beat Spirits. We'll make a quick cut here. See you back in a second, but I have to go to the toilet and stuff. Alright, onwards to our 3rd match. We are searching. I quickly reload the deck here. Alright. Dream Trawler so far surprisingly good in the main deck. Won us a lot of games. Join the match. Here we go. Yeah, this is fine. Could be a turn 4 Uro. Hopefully that's good enough. I have a counter spell. 2-drop. Don't do anything on turn 1 anyway, so let's hope we are not dead. Blooming Marsh could be anything. Maybe Sultai Delirium. Yeah, let's lead with Temple Garden tapped. This way we can play anything on turn 2 if we draw Azorius Charm or something else. This will be the first 2-drop, probably Jace. Exactly. Deal with that yet. Well, let's play out the Satyr. Let's grab the second white source actually. I think I need Lumbering Falls here. Next turn we will Uro. Can answer the Jace with our Teferi. Maybe searches for a Thoughtseize now. Come on, I pressed OK. Is my MTGO lagging now? Hopefully not. I restarted it even. Hopefully it's good. No downloads in the background, no uploads. Pitch the Forest, sure. Time Raveler would also be okay, then we can bounce it. I guess. Another Satyr. That yet. Can't Scavenging Ooze here. So I think I play out the Uro and ramp up to Hero of Dominaria. This should give us the most possible plays next turn. Let's draw this into play tapped, sure. So find an answer. Fatal Push is not that easy to activate in this format. Can of course have an Uro of his own. Alright, redraw. Pitch some other Jace, alright. Satyr. Okay, I guess he has just drawn it, otherwise he could made the flip with the Jace. Oh, there goes the saucy Deathrite Shaman. That's interesting. And he has all the Uros in the bin now. So we could go for Hero of Dominaria now. Just get rid of this Jace. Put even more stuff in the bin. Don't hate that. But if he has a Fatal Push for this, then we lose the Teferi to the Satyr. That I don't like. But if this flips, he gets these Thoughtseize next turn and takes our Dream Trawler. It's also not good. So since he has this Fatal Push open, it's really annoying. Guess we can't Uro anyways. Could also try to counter the Thoughtseize, but doesn't seem that great. I really don't want him to Thoughtseize me, so I think if he has Fatal Push, so be it. Then we lose our Teferi, but at least that was an okay exchange in the end. And that fills the bin for our Uro too. Let's get rid of this for now. It's very likely that he has a Fatal Push, of course. Maybe I should have attacked first, just to gain more informations. Because maybe he wanted to trade, but yeah, this is the exchange I feared. But well, now the Teferi dies, he plays the Uro, we play our Uro, and then we will see what happens. The Uro war here. This Jace is gone. Yeah, he could have Thoughtseized and played Uro in one turn. That would also be bad. Tireless Tracker is annoying, that's for sure. So we need a Supreme Verdict soon. It can deal with this Uro at least. Comes the Tracker, most likely. Drop DK. Yeah, I can't deal with that. This on top. Then you can redraw it, of course, but yeah, to get rid of it for now. Right. We play out the Satyr and replay our Uro 2, I guess. Let's do it like this. This. 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Next turn, hopefully we can get the Dream Trawler into play. She can't DK then and outgrind him. That would be cool. I think he has no removal for that, so yes, I can't prevent you, unfortunately. Okay, it's only one redraw, no big deal. It will get out of hand eventually, of course, but we can bounce it maybe with a Teferi or something. Swift End is nasty. Thing I can do. Don't care about 1 damage here. Draw. Bin for the row again. Can pick that up. Alright. 3/6. Can we play the Dream Trawler, right? It's a tap-out war after all. Not getting the bombs into play against the Thoughtseize deck seems nice. And he will have a hard time to deal with this. Now he needs his Uro badly. Can still draw into more. He doesn't get his Uro now. We have this invention going. He has a tracker and 4 unknowns. 1 redraw, of course. And then, if nothing really happens, I can start cycling these, try to find more counters. Can fill the bin with the Ipnu Rivulet for our Uro 2. Right. Don't think I care about this Teferi at all. Like, kill it, so be it. Not fill your graveyard for you. This fills our bin, though. Still have 2 more Teferis in the deck, each. Okay, he just redraws. The Death Ride, sure. Now I have 1 turn to get my Uro going. Draw just more Dream Trawlers. Right, so how do we do this? First things first, I think we attack. We don't have to redraw here. I will definitely get my Uro out of the bin, so I will use this Rivulet. Comes a Swift End. So I keep this. Do we need the Growth Spiral? Yeah, I think so. Just protect it, it's too good. So the Uro War will begin shortly. 2 spells, but if I play both of those, nothing will happen. Taps 4, I need 4 here to counter it. Tapping that costs us 3 land drops. The Uro are 4, then I can't counter it, unfortunately. But I don't want his Deathrite Shaman to gain value. And we can still win with our Uro against his Uro. So I think it's worth it. get our Uro into play. I guess we don't need this other white right now. Sacrifice here. Alright. Then we use blue, green, green. 1, 2, because you will go away anyways. Or get my lands out of the bin so his Deathrite can't ramp. I guess then the Verdict or Azorius Charm. Or Charm, I guess, doesn't matter. Alright, unfortunately we didn't hit the third land for this Sinister Sabotage, but, well, alright, I think that's fine. Okay. So fills this bin. This goes away, this goes away. Okay, let's played everything. So is this an Uro turn now? Probably. So the Uro war begins. If we can finally untap with these counters, I feel safe. Especially if we can play a second Trawler. Alright. Oh, now we have all the counters we need. Time to attack, I guess. And the Time Raveler. This stops his shenanigans in this turn. And he concedes. Nice. So I think I want Narset against his Uros. It seems pretty good. Ashiok seems good. Mystical Dispute, maybe. Not sure. Same about Aether Gust. Seems better on the play, but can also deal with Tireless Tracker, maybe. Not a fan of D-Sphere here. Don't think we need all the Supreme Verdicts. Also not sure about the Dovin's Veto. Seems weak all in all. So this can only catch really his Mystical Disputes, Uro, and Jace. Could be enough that we want it, because we can also use it as a bad mana leak, but the matchup tends to go long, so... Seal away, maybe. I can also deal with Jace because he has to tap it, right? And then you can seal away. But he has Abrupt Decay in the deck, so he can get rid of the seal away eventually. That's also the reason why I brought out D-Sphere. That's why I don't like it, actually. You have to deal with Jace just the fair way, somehow. Tireless Tracker is annoying, though. This can also answer Traverse, right? Now let's try it like this. Not entirely sure, but it's a grindy matchup. We will get more infos. He probably has one Emrakul in the deck. That is the big trump card he has. I've also cut at the Censor. On the draw it's kind of awkward. This can't answer the Jace now, but, well, I guess we can cycle it away. Does he take a mulligan? Well, okay. This is very good for us. Or a Spiral, that's also fine. I don't think I want to cycle this yet. Let's play the Temple Garden tapped. Fetch the Swamp here. Maybe he has a Jace again. Island. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's the Jace as expected. Right. Again, we have Teferi to deal with it, maybe. And the first Uro. Let this happen here. Yeah, I think so. I want my growth spiral and ramping up a little bit. Same as he, of course. But, yeah. Countering that doesn't seem that great here. Supreme Verdict, that can be nice. Right, or cancel up. We place a tracker now, we can Supreme Verdict next turn. Oh, pitches an Uro. Don't know if you want to do that, because that redraws your card. There is the Tireless Tracker. Can go for a Supreme Verdict. If he goes with Thoughtseize, that would be the 4th card, and then he can flip this. We can still answer the Thoughtseize. I think I want to get value out of the Supreme Verdict. Then we are tapped out, and the Uro can come into play, so I also don't like that. Let's actually go for the counter here, keep the board clean. Maybe go with a Teferi. Because then it's Jace against Teferi, and I think Teferi is better. Yeah, that is okay. Okay, it's in the bin. The Jace flips, but he doesn't have a Thoughtseize here. Okay, sure. Uptick, yeah. Okay, then we play our hero. Probably follow up with the Supreme Verdict. Now he needs removal for this. He has 2 unknowns. One Murderous Rider is in the bin. Attacking this now means he doesn't have a removal for it. Sure. Okay. 2 more cards. Double Thoughtseize. Just Uro. Seems like an Uro. Alright. Perfect. Okay. This is still at 9 or something. I don't think I have to deal with this turn. Like, we play this. Could also just Aether Gust this Uro. It seems even better than Supreme Verdict here. Then... Now, let's go with the Supreme Verdict now. Like this. Draw a card here. Because this has no text so far. He can replay the Noxious Grasp, but then he can't replay the Uro, I think. Okay, goes for this. After all. So we can this for 4. Up to 2 cards. twice X. Oh, damn, he can exactly pay this. That's bad. Yeah, maybe should have killed this after all. Well, so be it. Death right. Sure. The bottom, alright. Let's cash that in. Another Aether Gust. And a Narset. Yeah, why not? That stops his Uro from getting value. Can have a decay, but we can still... Could prevent that. Right. Can have a second Narset or the Teferi. Let's go with Narset. He needs another land drop to do everything. Or something else in the bin, and he concedes. Alright. Yeah, nice. So I think he would have killed the Teferi anyways with the Swift End, but... yeah, who knows. Him forcing to use the Noxious Grasp out of the bin delays his Uro. Okay, we are on the play, we have a Teferi, so I think we keep that. Go with white, blue, Hinterland Harbor. Green, ramp matchup, or a stompy matchup. One of those matchups. Come on, let me fetch, let me fetch. Lanes. Oh, I need another white source here. Else this Teferi doesn't have text. The Supreme Verdict, I mean. Hopefully it's only Stompy, not Ramp. Seems good. This is 5-4, dude. Nope, it's Ramp after all. Right. So 4 mana. Well then, we bounce one of those. He will only have 1, 2, 3, 4 next turn. Well, if we bounce this, he has maybe 5, but keep the board clean. And an Uro. I need a white source deck. White source would be so good with instant speed Supreme Verdicts. It was a gamble, of course, but it pays off. Could also have a 4 mana Khan here. So he has a 5 mana play, and I was punished for not bouncing one of those. Stupid me. He even untaps the forest here and kills my Teferi. Maximum punishment. Doing so many misplays today because I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what these decks are playing. Horrible. now I don't get anything here. Since we lose the Teferi anyways, I should have bounced one of those and delay the Chandra. Then he has only 2, 3, 4 mana. And there's the white source now. Way too late, I think. Way too late. Can answer the Nissa. Oh, okay. It's probably too much. Like, we have the Supreme Verdict next turn, and this goes to 8, and then we have to Teferi it, and hope that we are still alive at this point. Maybe he has only lands in hand, or just one more stupid creature that we can Supreme Verdict. But he has a Karn too. Oh my god. All these Planeswalkers. I think I can come back from that. There's too many Planeswalkers here. Again, this rhyme stuff. So annoying. I think I'm not a fan of Censor here. It seems way too slow. Seal Away can at least deal with an early mana creature. Maybe something like this. Let's try this again. It's again problems against Planeswalkers. Censor, of course, barely okay against the ramp deck. Should be pretty easy for them to pay the 1 extra mana. No turn 1 play. It's an awkward keep, I guess. Okay. Okay. That at least plays into our Supreme Verdict. He's emptying his hand for that. Alright. Good, found the counter spell. 2 counter spells. Now he has 4 power in play. He can't Supreme Verdict yet, because if I tap out, he plays Karn on Nissa again, so I have to be careful. Can seal away one of those Dorkos, maybe. Just don't care. Wow, that's a lot of mana. Oh my. 3 cards in hand. Well then, let's see. Doing nothing. Yeah, I think I don't have the luxury to tap out for this Supreme Verdict anytime soon. So I think I have to ease the pressure here a little bit. Play this. And go with these 2 counter spells next turn, maybe. This also slows his Nykthos down. 4 mana only. This is a good draw. Ship the turn back. Go to 14. Next turn it's fine, but not this turn. Top, alright. Another Lumbering Falls, sure. So next turn we can Supreme Verdict the Ranger and then hold up the Dovin's Veto against the Planeswalker, but I need some engine going soon. Go to 12 here. Okay. Okay. So there's a Karn. Alright. Oh, 6 mana. That is scary. Well, I guess we can seal away on this. It's only a big Hydra. Nothing scary so far. Okay, so what will we draw? Please not another land. Just talked about this. I think I can activate the castle this turn. Don't need more lands, deck. Story of this league. Too much lands. Right. Right. Okay, last card, just Llanowar Elves. Okay, so top deck war. Give me something good. That is something good. 1, 2, 3. 1 land short unless Uro draws into another card. That was not good. Well, maybe we find a 3-mana Teferi. This leaves still most things open. Nope, just a Supreme Verdict. Let's hope he doesn't rip something insane here. So he has all the mana in the world, please no payoff. Play maybe a creature and then we go Supreme into Uro. Alright. Please no Karn, okay. Okay, got it. Green, green, 2, 3. Okay. Found an island, I guess, and another Uro. Ship the turn. Now I think we can deal with Nissa. Can also deal with the Fat Hydra. If we draw a Planeswalker now, that would be the icing on the cake. Okay, concedes. Okay, so yeah, we've just seen some value creatures. I think still Aether Gust is fine and Seal Away is fine, Supreme Verdict is fine. It's just a matter of him not getting these Planeswalkers into play, so that's why I keep the vetoes and the counters here. Detention Sphere is still fine. Trawler I think is also still okay. Don't see anything else I want. Maybe the 4th Uro. Can make a debate about that. Like maybe cut a growth spiral for that. Just go with more Uros, but sometimes you just have to keep your counters open, and if they don't play into it, then you can use the growth spiral. The Satyr, I think we will find the Uros eventually. Maybe the 4th Uro is better than the 3rd Teferi. I buy that. I think that is correct. Maybe with him having the Hydra, maybe Azorius Charm is still fine. I'm not sure, we have 6 removal spells against the Hydra, plus Supreme Verdict and Detention Sphere, and we could bounce it theoretically. Or exile it, yeah, I think that's fine. Don't know how many Hydras they will have, but let's hope we draw something good. That we again draw the right mix of counter and removal. Well, this has Supreme Verdicts, but nothing against a Planeswalker. Don't think I can mull this. It answers 1/2 of his card, his deck, maybe not the second one, but yeah. It's taken a mulligan, so we'll see. He goes for Tree Burn, Emissary, play again, or with just Planeswalkers. It's your turn, yeah. Okay, nothing again. No turn 1 play. Okay, so could be a Karn next turn. And we don't draw the counter for that. Mulligan, taking mulligans for just that, Dovin's Veto, I don't know. I think we have to deal with the Karn then. Could bait. He doesn't, probably just slams the Karn. So what will it be? Okay, Pithing Needle, that's not that scary. Removal. Drawing again, far too much lands. Again, no interaction here. Let's see, maybe we draw into a counter spell. Would be okay with the Growth Spiral. Not on the Needle though, I don't care about that for now. Time Raveler, sure. Only 2 in the deck. See myself drawing it now. Here we go. Second card activation. What's the next grab? Walking Ballista. Blista. Or an answer for Uro. Okay, big payoff card. So we have to answer that soon. And the Ranger. I don't think I can counter that right now. With such a removal heavy hand. Alright, just lands in hand now. Place 1, sure. Right. Okay, found the big Teferi. That's okay, I think. Okay, let's put that into play tapped. And we found the Veto even. That's a good draw now. Alright, draw a card. Named the wrong Teferi. Wow, so much removal in hand. So much removal in hand. Maybe place more creatures. I have to get rid of this soon. Making this into a creature allows Supreme Verdict to catch up. Could be okay. Let's see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exactly 6 mana for this statue. Okay. Yeah, I think I suck it up for now. Let him play the statue and counter it. Come on, play more creatures, please. Walking Ballista for 3. Damn it. This kills the Teferi. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. Yeah. Okay. Didn't activate the Khan though. It was a mistake, I think. Well, good draw, good draw. Never mind me. I just sit here and draw my cards. Yeah, let's shove this in. Let's show some strength here. Alright. So, same turn, just this time no board for you. Sure. Don't mind if the Teferi falls to 4. If you place another creature now, the Supreme Verdict will be really good. Alright, goes to 4. Right. Oh. Okay. Wow, and the Dream Trawler. That should protect the Teferi pretty nicely. So his board is empty. Let's see what he can produce here. Because next turn we will draw a lot. Supreme Verdict's looking awkward, but I think that's fine for now. And well, yeah, Dream Trawler. Pretty good card. Really impressed by it. Drawing the Teferis there, of course, was also great. The gamble worked in the end. Pretty lucky, not gonna lie. Probably this whole league is more lucky than good. So, yeah. Playing bad today, but the deck powers through. That's a good sign. So play better than me, and you probably get more 2-0s out of this. Maybe the Damping Spheres are also overkill. I was thinking mainly about the Storm deck that's in the meta, the Lotus Storm deck, where last time the Narsets were very, very good. But if he has the land that's not Engineered Explosive Blast Zone, if he has the Blast Zone land, sorry, had a quick cut, yeah, but the Damping Spheres are mostly here about because of the Lotus Storm deck, and if they play Blast Zone on 3, that answers so much of our deck and also kills the Narset. That is pretty good in the matchup, so I figured want a 2-mana answer. And most of the other matchups should be okay, all things considered, so yeah. I think the Lumbering Falls here is kind of awkward. Can go with this. Yeah, let's get rid of the passage, I think. It's fine. Okay, Inverter for the last matchup of the day, maybe. Then with this, he probably plays a Jace or something. Teferi should be okay in the matchup. About Erasure, sure. He can go for the counter spell here. If no play next turn. Yep, goes for the counter spell, makes sense. Alright. There's the Jace. We can bounce it maybe with a Teferi. Oh. Okay, tapping it correctly. Perfect. Ramping it up here. Okay. Can't do that. Should have done this in response, so he has an opt or something. Now we can play his Jace. His Planeswalker Jace, maybe. He doesn't, okay. Okay, and then there's the opt. Right. Okay. So it could be an inverter now. Could play out Uro, play those 2 lands, play this Teferi and bounce it again, and then have the big mana Teferi still in hand. Or play the big mana Teferi now. And just draw more cards, but these 2 cycle, and then we have so much mana advantage, and maybe we find more counter spells. I think that's fine. Usually they don't run counters in game 1 anyways. Okay. Didn't draw that hot, unfortunately. Yeah, there goes the inverter. So now he needs either Oracle or the Planeswalker Jace. We don't have any counterspell whatsoever, unfortunately, so I think there's not a lot we can do here. Just trying to draw an answer, a counterspell or something. We know that he has discard and cantrips in the deck, so possibly we have only this one turn. He might also have Thoughtseizes in the hand, so yeah, not a lot I can do here. I have only 1 Dovin's Veto, 3 Sinister Sabotage, 2 more, and 1 of other counter. So my only real play is probably Teferi and draw a card. And hope that it's a counterspell. Because anything else doesn't seem like winning here. Well, this answers the inverter, but not the combo, unfortunately. So he has either the Oracle or the Planeswalker in hand. If he has the Planeswalker in hand, I could go for Azorius Charm draw and hit exactly Dovin's Veto out of 43 cards. I don't think that's likely, so you on top of the deck, maybe that's good enough. If he doesn't have anything that cycles. Okay, opt into the Jace. No, it's the Oracle. Yeah, then here's 1. Yeah, I couldn't stop that. Whatever I do. Even with the Dovin's Veto, I couldn't stop that. Too good, too good. Alright, let's get in the vetoes, let's get in Mystical Dispute. Censor looking not so hot, but Supreme Verdicts can cut 2. They also bring in Mystical Disputes of their own. And sometimes Pack Rats. So that is annoying. Getting rid of the bin doesn't seem good. Narset though is okay. Yeah, so pack red is an issue. Maybe D-Sphere is good after all. Can cut a few Azorius Charms and maybe the Censors. Games tend to go long and they don't look good. Maybe like this. Still need Teferi to win the counter wars, a few Supreme Verdicts in case something scary. Yeah, let's try it. Alright. Hopefully the Satyr finds us a good land. And here comes the Swordseize. Yeah, he had exactly that disruption against our hard counter in that game 1. One counter spell was enough. Never found more counters. And he takes the Satyr, tries to play greedy. Well, possibly this time our deck, after all these games where we have drawn so many lands, this is the game where we stumble. Now at least we can catch a Jace. If he plays that, we can catch a Thought Erasure. Yep. Yeah, exactly what I said. Oh. Would have been such a great turn for the Narset. It would have also stopped his little Jace. Okay, Thoughtseize probably with Mystical Dispute back up. Yeah, there goes the Narset. There goes the Jace. Yeah, we had that one single turn where we just needed the third land drop. That was not Castle Ardenvale. Now I think we are dead, because we don't do anything against this Jace. Deck letting me hanging here in the last match. Doesn't want to give me the trophy whatsoever. Yeah. Wrong order deck. Wrong order. There's the pack red. Yep. Yeah, my deck is killing me. This is over. He just Swordseize the way. So a 4-1 in the end. Yeah, we're lucky in other games. Sometimes also just drawn too much lands. In this game, where we needed them, didn't draw them on curve, but he also picked the Satyr, of course, to prevent it. So yeah, I guess sometimes it happens, and yeah, I packed in the Stamping Spheres and don't find the matchup for it, so they were the cards that were dead out of the graveyard. Guess the Ashiok too, so these are probably the flex slots, could play more Aether Gusts and stuff. The inverter matchup surely is rough, because you only have these 5 cards to really interact with their combo piece. Because the inverter only has to hit the battlefield, and yeah, if you don't have exactly one of these counters to prevent either the Jace or the Oracle, where you even have only these 4 cards for, then you kind of lose, and you have to resolve them through all the Swordseize effects. So it's pretty rough in game 1. Game 2 should be okay. If you don't stumble there, we play the Narset, he can never flip the Jace, we draw some extra cards, we have a handful of counter spells. Yes, he plays the Pack Rat, but we might then find an answer with the Narset, so game would have been open then. Yeah, can go either way still, but would have been a great turn for the Narset nonetheless. Now, in regard to the upgrades that we made, we have cut 4 opts for the growth spirals. I think that was okay. There were some games where the growth spiral ramp was relevant, especially against other ramp decks, so that you can catch up on land drops and hold up the counter spells, as well as tapping out for your stuff, maybe in one turn. That's great. I have cut 1 Censor. Didn't miss it, to be honest. It was fine. And then what did we cut? We cut the 4 mana Tameo and a 5-drop Elspeth Death March, I think. Dream Trawlers were definitely better than any of those 2 cards. They were really great. They have won us the first match in a game where I think we shouldn't have won otherwise. There were several other games where, yeah, against spirits, right? That they are flying, lifelink, they have this body, you can protect them against removal, which was relevant against the Sultai deck. So Dream Trawler, pretty nice. I like them in the main deck. These, this is for the 2 Dig Through Time that were there prior. Yeah, only issue sometimes is that you draw too much lands and other times that you don't hit the first few land drops. And of course that you don't have any 1 mana spell anymore, as well as good removal, in my opinion. Azorius Charm is only fine if they attack you, really, with 1 big creature, maybe. If they swarm you or play these Jaces, it's hard to interact with them. Against spirits, it's also very clunky, but I guess white doesn't have other good spot removal. Seal Away would be as clunky, but at least it can answer a Jace Rinse Prodigy. Could still see 1 or 2 in the main deck. I liked the Thassa's Invention as a semi Dig Through Time, because you can also look at X cards and put 2 of them into your hand without getting rid of your graveyard. Of course, you have to tap more mana. This plays into their mystical disputes, so in a control mirror it's still awkward, but can also function as a hard counter, so that was okay. I liked the one of Ipnu Rivulet to fill out the graveyard. That was sometimes relevant. Not sure about the Lumbering Falls. They were never really that important nor great, but that they came into play tapped sometimes hurt. I get the idea that you can put them into play with the Growth Spiral and Uro anyways, and then it's just another land that can be relevant later. I mean, it has a 3/3 body attached, so it could attack a Planeswalker. I get the idea behind that. And since we don't have any 1 mana play really, you can also play it on turn 1 quite easily, but later on it might hurt on curve. So the original list even had a 26th land. I played 1 additional Dovin's Veto. I didn't miss the 26th land, only in the last game, but in any other game our land drops were perfectly fine. So yeah, 4 out of 5 seems okay. Also have the Wayfinders to find the land drops, and a lot of redraw here. Yeah, still doing well with the deck. Still not sure if you need all these Damping Spheres. Again, main reason was because of the Blast Zone that they fetched out last time with Sullen Scrying, and they can answer the Narset on 3. But if you have a Damping Sphere in play, they also have to answer that. If you have a Damping Sphere and they put it on 2, you can maybe follow up with Narset or Ashiok, get rid of the bin, maybe stop them from drawing extra cards. That was the idea behind it. And I think besides the Storm matchup, and maybe very, very, very aggressive matchups, which are not that common anymore, this deck should be fine overall. Yeah, Dream Trawler was the hero of this league to me. And Uro, of course, once it resolves, it spirals out of control pretty quickly. Pretty busted card all in all. No wonder everyone tries to squeeze it in if you run blue or green anyways. So, hope you enjoyed this leak. Stay healthy and till next time. Bye bye.